McEvoy has just broken the oldest world record in men's swimming, 20.88 in a 50 free at 31 years of age in a textile suit, wiping out the time set in the supersuited era and faster than the world record in the enhanced game so far. Just before we get into the video, I want to take a second to say thank you to all my amazing patrons. Your help and your support in this is immeasurable, and I really appreciate that you take the time to support me. So thank you very much. If you're interested in supporting the channel, I'll put a link in the description down below. It's a couple of quid a month, and it really goes a long way to helping me continue to do what I'm trying to do. We have some books that are available on Amazon, a book on periodization, a book on an 8-week course of swimming to help you achieve your peak performance in that time frame, and a book on mindfulness for athletes. Links are all down below. Check them out. And lastly, the statistics say 91% of the people watching this video are not subscribed to the channel. So you hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. Hit the hype button as well. Help get this content out, and let's help grow the channel a little bit. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Now, if you're a coach or a parent or a young swimmer, you need to hear something that might sound controversial. What Cam McEvoy is doing right now, you probably shouldn't copy. Not yet. And maybe not ever. I'll explain why, but first let's talk about what happened in China last week. Let's put this record into context. Cesar Selu went 20.91 in 2009. That's in the supersuited era, full body polyurethane suits. These suits added buoyancy, reduced drag, and basically turned the swimmers into aquatic rockets. Not long after that, these suits were banned, and for 17 years, no one has touched that record. And then Cam McEvoy steps up in a textile suit, the same suits that we were in our racing at home, and he takes 0.03 of a second off it. But here's the thing, he didn't just break the record, he won by a body length in a 50 free. These races are usually won by hundreds of seconds, and he's won by half a second. That's pretty much unheard of. So obviously, everybody's asking the question, how has he done it? Now, Cam McEvoy's training is fairly famous by now. They call him the Professor. He's a physics and maths graduate who completely ripped up his training after Tokyo. He abandoned high volume training, no more of those 5 and 6K aerobic sets. And instead, he adopted a method that's inspired by track cyclists. Low volume, maximum intensity. Short, explosive efforts with full recovery between them. Aggressive gym work, focused on a power to weight ratio. Spends more time in the gym than he does in the pool. And look, it works. He went from not getting out of the heats in Tokyo to Olympic champion in 50 free, to back-to-back world champions, and now the fastest man in history. But here's the bit that everybody seems to be missing, and it's critical. Cam McEvoy didn't start at this training method. He arrived at it. Up until Tokyo, he was a high-volume swimmer. He spent years building a massive aerobic base, swimming in the 100 and the 200 freestyle at an elite level. He spent years honing his skills through tens of thousands of repetitions. And this foundation gave him 3 things that are invisible on race day, but absolutely essential. Number 1, an aerobic engine that allows him to recover faster than those pure sprinters might do after that high intensity work. Number 2, technical mastery. You don't learn feel for the water and high technical ability doing those short explosive efforts. And 3, structural integrity in his body so that his muscles and his tendons can handle that sort of explosive effort. So when he switched to the cyclist method, he wasn't just starting from nowhere, he was already an elite level athlete with 15 years or more of foundational training, choosing to optimize his training for a specific event. And this is where the warning comes in. If your 17-year-old national level athlete, or worse, 14-year-old club athlete, sees McEvoy's success, which we want them to do, we want them to take an interest in our sport, but then they try to emulate it. Now, they're trying to build a skyscraper without any foundation at all. First of all, they skip their aerobic development. Young swimmers need to develop an aerobic base. They need to build their aerobic systems. They go straight to sprint work, and sure, they might get fast in the short term, but they risk limiting their long-term potential. They hit a plateau, and they never have the capacity to excel at a senior level. And 2, injury. Explosive training places immense pressure on your body, and a 31-year-old with 15, 16, 17 years of historic training is robust enough to handle it. A 14-year-old whose bodies are still changing and still adapting and still growing, it's a ticking time bomb. And 3rd, technical bankruptcy. Technique is built through repetition. You can't build that technique off 3,000 meters a week. Cam McEvoy has that technique, and now he's optimizing it for the 50 free. Young swimmers need to find that technique, and it takes time. And there's something else worth noticing. The Enhanced Games is promised to smash world records with athletes that are using performance-enhancing drugs and tech suits that are banned in mainstream swimming. They've signed the names, they've made the headlines, and they've claimed that removing anti-doping rules will help to unlock ultimate human potential. Meanwhile, a 31-year-old father of 2 competing in a WADA-compliant environment in a textile suit has just gone faster than so far any of these enhanced athletes have gone. McEvoy didn't need the shortcuts. He had patience, he had intelligence, and he had a background that no amount of drugs or shortcutting can give you. So, in my opinion, if you're a coach, a young swimmer, or a parent watching this, here's the takeaway. While the stuff that Cam McEvoy is doing now is fascinating and we're all watching it, you don't need to be asking the question, what's he doing now? You need to ask the question, what has he done up to this point that allows him to arrive here able to do what he's doing now? Build the base, do the kilometers, develop your technique, develop your capacity, and earn your foundation. And then if you're lucky enough to have the longevity and the intellect of the professor, you can think about pivoting. But if you skip the steps to chase the sprint, you won't become McEvoy. You'll risk injury, you'll become burnt out, and potentially permanently plateaued. I've written a slightly more detailed breakdown of my take on this phenomenal swim by McEvoy. It's free, it's in Patreon at the top of the page. I've broken down why I think this works for him, and why I think it's something that we should all be looking at out of interest, but being very careful about applying. Thank you for watching. I'm Peter. This is What Are We Doing? Keep swimming.